Hey guys, it's Adam with WebStarts.com. Thanks for tuning in. In this short video, I'm going to show you how you can sell your photo albums and photo galleries online using a combination of the photo gallery app along with the WebStarts store application. All right, before I jump into the video, be sure to tap the subscribe button and also ring the notification bell so you can be the first to find out when I release a new video on web design, internet marketing, search engine optimization, and a variety of other topics. Let's dive in. You can see on my page, this is the page editor view, and in a previous video, I showed you how to set up a photo gallery just like this one you're looking at here. This is a set of photos from a wedding, and what I've done here is I've created a link where someone can download the high resolution version of these wedding photographs, and I showed you how to lay that out. I'll put a link to the video that shows you how to do that in the description, but for this video, we're going to be talking about how to sell these photo galleries or these high resolution images. To do that, I'm going to go back to my dashboard, and once you're on the dashboard, you'll see a thumbnail to your website like this. You'll just scroll down the page, and for this demonstration, we're going to be using the store application, so you'll want to click on that if it's gray until it turns into a blue panel. That means that it's enabled. Here you can see it just takes a minute to set up. In the background right there, it's setting you up with an account to process credit cards with a company called WePay that's owned by Chase Bank. When you do that, an email is sent to your inbox. You're going to want to click on the confirm button in that email and then provide your bank details so that you can make sure that when you do sell something online, the money goes into your bank account. All right, now we're in what we call the Managed Store view, and in the Managed Store view, you're going to set up your products. And for this particular demonstration, where we're selling photo albums or photo galleries, every one of them is pretty much a one-off, unique, based on the client name. So if you go back to that page, remember I was like Jen and Kyle's wedding. So I'm going to create a product called Jen and Kyle's wedding. I'm going to set that up as a digital product, and that's going to allow them to go to a page on my website, make a purchase of that photo gallery, and then it's going to send them a link where they can download all of the high resolution version of those photos. All right, so I'm going to call this Jen and Kyle's wedding photo. And then I'm going to say this is a set of photos, set of photos on their special day. And of course, you can put whatever you want for the description. And if you want to add some effects to the text, you can highlight it and you can do things like a call out, that kind of stuff. I'm not going to get into that. Down here in the tags area, you don't need to put anything in here, but if you want to display a search function on your store and you want people to type in specific keywords to find things, like photo albums, you would just type those in there. All right, next we're going to add an image. And for this one, I'm just going to add this image to represent the main image of their wedding photo set, but you can add, as many images as you want, just like that there. You can also do a video. So if they have wedding videography that you want to sell them, you can link to that as well, like a preview or something like that if you want to show them the preview and then allow them to download the full version. Then I'm just going to charge $100. Of course, you can price things however you want. Check this box if you want to charge tax. I'm not going to charge any tax. Under this SEO section, that's where you create what we call a search engine friendly URL. That just means you're going to put your keywords separated by dashes in order to get that found on the search engines more or less, or make the URL easier for your clients to find. So I might call this Jen's photos to make it easy to give them the link to this page. All right, you can assign categories for this, but for this example, there's no categories created, so I'm not going to type in any of those. I'm not going to use the shipping option because I'm going to be delivering these products digitally, and I'm not going to need to hide it from the catalog because it's not going to be a special order, although you may want to. I mean, that way it doesn't show up on the catalog page. Actually, I am going to enable that. That's going to be a good option because that way, when people come to your online store, they won't see all of your various clients in the store view. They'll just see the one that they're being sent to. All right, under the variants, I'm not going to use that, but that would be if you had different sizes and colors, or maybe you had different framing that you wanted to put stuff in, that kind of stuff. Now, I'm not going to use inventory management for this either, so I am going to use digital delivery. So I'm just going to say download your photos. And then I'm going to give the link, click here to download a zip file of your photo album. And that's just going to be the text that appears where they click to download those when they process the transaction. Finally, I'm going to provide some download instructions. Click on the link and open the zip file to view your high resolution photos. Okay. Now over here you have this little attachment icon, and this is where the magic happens. We're going to attach this to a zip file of those high resolution photos that I already compiled earlier on my computer and uploaded to the WebStarts file manager. So if you have yet to create a zip file with all of those high resolution photos, you'll want to do that on your local computer. Then click upload and upload those to the WebStarts file manager. You'll then select that zip file and insert that file here so that when the person makes the purchase on the confirmation page and in the receipt email that's sent to them, they'll have a link to that zip file containing the high resolution photos. Once you're ready to finalize your product and create it, just click create. So now it's added that new product. I can view that by clicking on the view icon. And now I can see what this looks like in the store. So you can change the format of this image to be square if you want it to look, I think, a little bit nicer because it works best with square images. Now the person can add the photos to their cart and they can check out. I want to test this though, so I'm going to drop down to this section here where it says settings, and I'm going to place this in test mode. Now you get a little reminder that, hey, by the way, if you leave it in test mode and you start selling things, you're not going to get the money because it didn't really collect the money. So be careful with that. It's definitely a doozy when you sell a bunch of things and you forgot that you were in test mode the whole time. But nonetheless, we need test mode for people to properly test. So now that I've added those to my cart, just like so, I'm just going to go ahead. I just want one. I'm going to check out. And if you want to put your logo in this checkout page, by the way, just go over here and click store logo. This is where the information that appears there updates on the checkout page. And now I'm just going to put in my info. It's like I'm purchasing this product from somebody. I'll put in a fake address so you guys won't know where to find me. You can figure it out if you wanted. Okay, and then I'm going to click continue. If they want, they can save their credentials so they can create a username and password there. For the test, whenever you're running a test on WebStarts, you'll just use 4242424242 16 times, and then just make sure that you use an expiration date that hasn't expired yet, and any security code will work. Once you click continue, you'll be able to place the order, and now we'll go to the confirmation page, and on the confirmation page, you'll see a link here where you can download that zip file to your local computer. So now you can see that zip file with all of my high resolution photos is being downloaded to the computer. Now, as the person who's selling this, you're also going to receive a notification both through email and text message. And the person who made the purchase is going to get an email receipt as well where they can download that digital file. So that's it for this video. That's how you set up a photo gallery or photo album that you can then sell online using the digital product function of the WebStarts store application. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, be sure to subscribe and enable notifications, and don't forget to visit webstarts.com to create your very own free website, online store, or blog.